This is the last video in the series of creating fast content for affiliate products. I use AppSumo as an example of how to get products affiliate link and then get content for them. In the past few videos, I created a giant Google Sheets that have all the information: product description, price, screenshots, affiliate link, QR codes for the link, and more. In this video, I will create a custom post type specifically for affiliate products so I can showcase the products on my website in an easy way. This video will be in two parts. The first part is getting the affiliate post type and inserting all the product info into my website with TaskMagic automation. We will use advanced custom fields as a plugin to create a post type. The goal is to create a block that you can reuse so all the products will show in a nice, consistent way. The second part will be in a different video where I'll share how to create reusable block and how to use the custom post type content in it. We'll also talk about how to create blog posts quickly with the help of ChatGPT or any other AI you like to use. If it's your first time working with custom post type, then this part of the video is crucial to help you understand the concept. If you already know what it is, you can skip to the next part where I share a step-by-step guide on how to create a post type and what you should include for affiliate products. To understand how custom post type work, you can look at WooCommerce product as an example compared to a regular post you have on your website when you first install WordPress. When you open a new regular post, you'll see some basic fields: the title of the post, the body of the post, taxonomies like categories and tags, and featured image. This is a simple post type you get when you first set up a WordPress website. Let's take a look at WooCommerce product post type. Here you have many more fields to fill in. Like a regular post, you have the title, the body, which is the long product description in this case, tags, categories, and image like you have in the regular post type. But there are more. You can add multiple images as a gallery for the product, a short description, and a long list of customizable options specific to the product. On your website, you'll notice a consistent design across all WooCommerce products. The title appears in the specific place, followed by the image and short description, with more details information about the product displayed at the bottom. With this in mind, let's understand how custom post type work. You can create a custom post type that you can fill fields with all the information you need for your specific project. In our example, it's for affiliate products. When you're presenting an affiliate product, you need the product name, price, and affiliate link. But you can also add an image, a QR code, so people can scan it instead of clicking a button, a short description, and any other information you want to include. I created my affiliate post type with fields that aren't specific to AppSumo. So now let's create an affiliate post type tailored for AppSumo. You don't have to do this. You can create one post type for all your affiliate products from any website. In the Google Sheets I made for the automation in this series, I have the affiliate link, screenshots, a QR code for the link, a short description I took from AppSumo, and the starting price. But you can scrape all the product price tiers from AppSumo and have custom field for each one. This way you can present the product with those fields. When you create a custom post type and then make one post, you won't see all the fields on the front end of the website right away because you need a design for the post type. In the second half of the tutorial, I'll show you how to create this design specific to the post type. Let's start by creating the post type, starting with installing the plugin for the custom post type. I use Advanced Custom Fields plugin, and I use the free version because I need a very simple post type. Go to your WordPress dashboard, go to plugins and then click add new and search for advanced custom field or just type ACF and it will come up. Make sure you install the correct plugin. After activating the plugin, you will see a new item in your menu. Click on the ACF in the menu, and the first step is to create the custom post type. After that, we'll create the fields for this post type. Click on post type option, and you'll see an empty page. Click create new. Here you need to fill in some information about this post type. Start with the name, because you'll see it later in the menu. In our example, it's AppSumo products. On the first line, write the plural form, and on the second line, the singular form. You'll need to write it twice. Next, you need to give it a key. This should be in lowercase letters without spaces or special symbols. It shouldn't be too long. The key will autofill, but you can change it if you want. For the taxonomies, you can choose whether to use the same taxonomies as other post types on your website. For example, if you have WooCommerce, you can use the same tags and categories. This way, when someone searches for your website by WooCommerce categories, they will also see affiliate products with the same categories. Next, you have other settings. I just keep the first one, which makes this post type public because I want to show products on my website to everyone. Leave the other setting off. Now click Save Changes and you will have new custom post type, which you'll see in the menu. If you click on the post type in the menu, you'll see an empty page and you can create a new post. If you click to create a new post, you'll notice it's a normal post with just a title and content. And on the side, there won't be any additional fields. That's because we haven't created the fields yet. So let's go back to ACF and click on Field Group. Create a new field group and now you'll see a long list of things you can add. The field group will contain all the specific fields you are going to create for this post type. If you're creating different post types for different affiliate products, you can manage them separately from here. Give the field group a name that matches the post type. So for us, it's AppSumo products. There are two parts on this page. One is where you add all the fields, and the other is where you set the rules for when those fields will show up. You can add some customization, but I'll focus only on what's needed for this post type to keep it simple. The first step is choosing the type of field. You'll have a long list of options for what kind of field to use. The first field is the product name. I separate this into a different field even though we have a title for the post. This way, if I need to add something to the title to recognize it in a long list of posts, I can still use the pure product name whenever needed. I'll leave it as a text field because it's just a short line of text. In the field name, write the label you'll see on the editing page, like product name. Then assign a key for it. No spaces or lower cases. If you want to add default text or values that shows every time you create a post, you can do that here too. Now let's create more fields. I'll add a text area for the short description, which I'll text from AppSumo, and I have it in the Google Sheets. Next, I want to have an image field for the screenshot I got from AppSumo. So I'll add an image field. Fill in the name and key, and that's it. I'm also adding another image field for the QR code I have from Switchy. Now for the other information. If you scraped all the tiers from the product and want to show them in the post, you can create a field for each tier. If you want to include details about each tier and what to include, you can add a text box field for each one. I'll add one tier for now and won't add additional information, but you can do whatever you like. Lastly, I'm adding the URL field for the product link. If you want to add any other information, whether it's an image or text, you can add as many fields as you like. Scroll down to Setting tab and set those fields to show up on the AppSumo products post type. Then save all changes. If you ever want to add more fields, just open the field group for AppSumo product and you can make adjustment there. Now go to the AppSumo product post type from the menu. When you open it, you'll see all the new fields you just created. To keep things organized, you can add some categories so you can assign any product to a category. This is also helpful for searching. To add a category field, you need to click on taxonomies. It's similar to creating the post type. Just fill in all the fields for the name and plural and singular forms. Next, you'll see a list of post types you have on your website. You can choose few if you like. Choose the AppSumo product post type. Also click on the hierarchical option because that way you can have categories and subcategories and save your changes. Now when you get to create the new post, you can add categories and you'll also see a new option in the menu to manage the categories from there. Great, that's the first step done. Let's move on to adding the product using automation with TaskMagic. So you can save time by creating all those posts efficiently. In the last tutorial, I showed you how to create a custom post type in WordPress, so you can easily create affiliate posts and manage everything on your website from one place. In this tutorial, I'll show you how to set up automation to bring all the affiliate information into your website. This is part of series that guide you through automating your affiliate posts. I use software called TaskMagic to create a custom automation. I'll be using the Google Sheets I created throughout the series to put all the information into the custom post post type on my website. The information I'm working with is about products I scraped from AppSumo, and I created the affiliate links using Impact. If you haven't watched the previous videos, it's a good idea to check them out, unless you're already familiar with TaskMagic. Just to make sure you have all the information to add a product, your Google Sheets should include the name of the product, the affiliate link, the QR code, a screenshot of the product page, or if available, the logo. Both images should be in separate columns with a file path from your computer. You should also have a short text description of the product, which you got from AppSumo. For the price, you can either scrape just the first tier and write starting from, or grab all the tiers from AppSumo. Start by opening TaskMagic on your computer. In the workspace I set up for this series, I add a new automation. This is the sixth automation, so I give it a number and a name like add affiliate post type or something similar. Next, I set the cookies for my website. Sometimes it works, sometimes doesn't, but it's worth trying. By the time I created the series, TaskMagic had added an extension to grab cookies. If you use TaskMagic and want to keep the login details for a website, this video will show you how to set up the TaskMagic Chrome extension and where to use it in your automation software. First, get the Chrome extension. Click on the link in the description to go to GitHub, where TaskMagic have the extension files. Then click the green code button and select Download Zip. After downloading, open the zip file to access the regular file. Next, open the Google Chrome extension page. At the top, switch to developer mode by clicking on it. On the left side, click on Load Unpacked. This will open your computer's folder. Find the folder that is inside the main folder and select it. The extension will upload and you should see it as the first one in the list. To see the TaskMagic icon, open the extension details to find the pin to toolbar setting. Click to open it and now you should see the TaskMagic icon at the top. Now go to the website where you want to save the login. Log into the website and then click on the TaskMagic icon and you will see a button to copy the cookie. Open your TaskMagic software on your computer and find the automation you want to add this cookie to. Click on Advanced Setting for that automation. Then find Add Cookie and click on it. After that, click the button to add the cookie. You'll see the cookie listed with the URL of the website where you want to save the login details. Then save. Set a trigger by clicking on it. Select List. Then click on Google Sheets and manage Sheets connection. Now paste the Google Sheets URL and choose the sheet we've been working on. Once you see the columns, click Looks Good and then click Continue to return to the automation. Click Add Step and you'll see the TaskMagic control panel and Chromium border. Go to the backend of your website and open a new affiliate link post, which you created using the Advanced Custom Field plugin. Copy the URL, go back to the TaskMagic panel and paste the URL in the first step. Wait for it to open your website. You should be logged in if you added the cookies. If not, log in quickly and you should see the correct page. Add a delay. The length depends on your hosting. If your hosting isn't fast, it's very important to add as many delays as needed. Choose the type step and click on the title of the page. Then write title and confirm. Go to the panel, find the type step, delete the title text, and click on the doodle symbol to add the variable from your Google Sheets. You should see a list of all the fields from your sheet. I like to add the word AppSumo to the name of the product, so I know the product is from AppSumo. Next, record another type step for the first field, which is supposed to be the name of the product as it will appear on the page, and change it to the variable with or without extra text. The next step is to upload both the screenshot and the QR code images. The second image is a bit tricky. First, record a click on the button to upload first image. After you confirm, you should see the gallery of images on your website. Record another click on the Upload Image tab. Then record a click on the button to upload an image. You can upload any image. It doesn't matter because you can delete it afterward. This is to create the automation. Before you continue, go to the control panel and find a click on the Upload button. Click on the three dots, then select Change Step Type. In the list, find the Upload option. Click on the content of the step and change it to the correct column from your Google Sheets, which should be the path for the image from your computer. I would also rename the step so I know it's for uploading the screenshot. After uploading the image, make sure to add a delay so the image has enough time to fully upload. You can also add some alt text and a description for better SEO and easier image management later. This part is optional, but I recommend it. If you'd like to add the alt text or description, record the type step on the alt text box or any other text field you want to update. Type something and confirm the step. Then change the text to the correct column from your Google Sheets, and you can add extra text if you like. For example, I use a product name, and sometimes I add extra text that stays the same for all products. In this case, I might add AppSumo to indicate a product source. After that, record a click step on the select button and add another delay to ensure the image has enough time to upload to your website. For the next image upload, I ran into an issue where whenever I click the button to upload the QR code, it kept selecting the first button meant for the screenshot image. To fix this, I had to use something called selector to tell TaskMagic to focus on the second button instead of the first. I'll show you now how to set this up. First, open a new post on your website on regular Chrome, the same post type you're working on with TaskMagic automation. Then click on the three dots in your Chrome browser and select More Tools. In the list, find Developer Tools. This will open a panel on the side with code. But don't worry if you're not familiar with coding. I'm not either. You just need to click on the element you want to focus on in the code. Right-click on the element you want, then select Inspect from the menu. On the side, you'll see the code where the element is highlighted. Right-click on the highlighted part and from the menu, choose Copy. In the list of options, select Copy Selector. Now go back to TaskMagic Automation. After you've recorded the click that you want to change, click on the three dots of the click step. Find Update Selectors and delete all the selectors that are already there. Paste the selector code you copied from the inspections. This should now work, and it will select the correct button for uploading the image. Now repeat the process to record all the other clicks and typing just like we did for uploading the other image. After you have the images, continue filling in the other fields using the correct columns from your Google Sheets and type step. You can record selecting the category. This will set one category for everything you upload. If you're uploading the same kind of product together, this is helpful. You can choose to change the category each time you run the automation for different kinds of products. To do that, record clicks on certain category and name the steps after the categories. Then disable all of the steps except the one that you need for this automation. Then in the future, when you run the automation for products in the same category, you can select the right category from the list and just enable the step for that category. Alternatively, you can skip recording the category click entirely. You can also use the filter step to choose which step to go to for the category, but I won't get into it right now. The last step is to save the post. To do this, record a click on the Publish button. Sometimes when you click Publish, a note will appear before publishing. If you don't want an extra step, you can remove the option that shows the window without recording the step. If it catches the step, just delete it and it will publish without another click. If you prefer to have two steps for publishing, you can leave it as is and record another click on the second Publish button. It's important to add another delay to give it enough time to publish. Play through the steps to see if everything is working fine. Most of the time, when it gets stuck, it's because it didn't have enough time to process the previous step. If sometimes it's stuck, add as many delays as needed to give it time to process. Check that it's clicking on everything it needs to and typing the correct text. If it's not typing the right text, it's likely because it's pulling from the wrong column. Change it to the correct column, and this should fix the issue. If it's not selecting the right button for image upload, repeat the part with the selectors. You may need to record that step again. If you added steps for updating the Google Sheets with the URL you scraped, make sure to set it again every time you add delays or other steps to the automation. Once everything is working correctly, go back to the trigger and adjust the loop row to how many you want to process in one set. Click Continue, then set the line at the top to full, so the automation starts and finishes properly each time. Let it run until it finishes, and then be ready for the next step. That's it for uploading all the product to the costume post type. The next step is to create a template for the costume post type, so you can show the products on your website in consistent way without having to design it each time. Watch this video next, like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. That's it, the last video in the series of making automation automation to affiliate posts from AppSumo products. If you didn't watch the other parts, here is a short summary. The goal is to create fast content for Black Friday deals or any deals from AppSumo, but you can take the same idea and implement it to any affiliate product you want to promote. It is good automation for websites that have a marketplace of products. This automation can run like one long automation, but I prefer to make it in 6 separate automations because I like to see that everything went smoothly. And I also do some fixing between automations. I use TaskMagic automation software for creating the automations, and this video will focus on the part after we finish creating all the groundwork. This part is setting the design for the custom post type we created in the last video, so you can use it over your WordPress website wherever you like. Let's see what we are going to achieve in this video. We created a custom post type with the ACF plugin, where we added custom fields for the affiliate link, product price, description, and more. Now I want to create a design for it so I can use it to present the product on my website. I can use it in one post or more, and whenever the details change, like price change or end of sales date, I can just edit the initial post on the custom post type, and it will update everywhere on my website. To make it work, you have to have at least one product with the information on the custom post type for AppSumo products. Another thing you need for it is a plugin that uses query loops and dynamic content. A query loop is a basic block that you get for free from WordPress developers. It's a way to show a custom post type. But if you want to show the dynamic content, like the fields you set for the affiliate products, such as the price, you need a Gutenberg block plugin that can do that for you. I use Stackable Premium for the design. This might change in the future, and you may be able to do it with free plugins. But for now, this is the way I know, and everything involved some payment for some plugin. Anyway, I didn't buy Stackable just for the dynamic content. I like how they've done the other parts of the designs. But if you have other paid Gutenberg block plugin or use page builders like Elementor or Divi, you can use them to do the same thing. I will leave an affiliate link for Stackable in the description if you'd like to check it out, the pro version they offer. Let's start by opening a page or post just so we can design it. The design is going to be a one-time process. Then you can use it forever or edit it if you want to change the design. I'm also not a designer, so I'll show you the basic way of organizing the blocks. If you have a better sense of design, you can probably do an even better job with the layout itself. You need to add the query loop block to a page. Open a new post or page, it doesn't matter what. You need to add a query loop block to the page. You can basically use their design, or you can start from blank. WordPress don't have the custom post type designs, so we will create our own. Click Start with blank and choose any option because we are going to delete everything anyway, so it doesn't matter what you pick. On the right side, you'll see some settings for this query. Right now you see 3 posts in the view, but we want to show only one post at a time. Before we start designing, let's choose one post from the custom post type. If you don't see the settings, just click on the block tab and you'll see the query settings. The first toggle should be off. The next setting is for the post type. In the list, you should see the custom post type you created in the previous videos, as well as any other custom post type on your website. If you don't have many like I do, it's because you don't have plugins or custom post type created. Choose a custom post type, which in this case is the affiliate products. Now click on filters and choose keywords. Go to the page of the affiliate posts and find the exact name of the post that you want to design. So the query loop is going to show only one post at a time. Then paste that name here. You should see one post instead of 3, and it should show the specific post you chose. This is how you're going to change the post name later when you want to use it anywhere on your website. Click on the 3 lines on the side to open the list view so you can delete and add blocks to the design. On the side, open the query loop block, and you'll see that it has more to it. Click on the 3 dots and delete all the content. Leave the post template with the title. We're going to delete it too, but you need to leave something so you don't have to start again. Click on the plus sign and search for Stackable. Choose a column block to make a container for all of the design. Select the full container, and in the list view on this side, check that the container is under the query loop. For the design, it's very simple. On the top, I have a full image from the AppSumo screenshots. Then I have a product title followed by short description. After that, I have a box with the price and QR code. And if you have more fields, you can just continue designing as I show here. Under everything, I have a button that contains the URL of the product page on AppSumo with my affiliate code. Start by adding the image to the top. You need to choose a stackable image block, not the regular WordPress image block. If you accidentally clicked on the regular image block, you'll get 3 options: URL, upload, or library. But since you're using dynamic content, you need to select the field of the post with the image instead of uploading one. With a stackable block, you can choose the field from the ACF post type. Click on the image on the side. You'll see some settings. Click on the dynamic content icon and look for the correct field from the right custom post type. You should see all the fields from any post type on your website. Find the ACF field for the screenshot image or logo. On your design, you'll see that the image is too small for the space. I like to expand the image until it fills the whole block so they can see the screenshot in full. But that's a design choice. Next, I added the headline, again using the stackable headline block, which you'll notice in a purple and pink. Go to the block setting and choose a field for the product name. You can also change the colors or add any other design element you like using the design tab on the side. I centered the text. Next, I added a paragraph block from Stackable, and again choose a short description field on the side and center it. To add the price and the QR code side by side, I added another column block. This time, I choose to add 2 columns of different sizes. You can adjust the line to make the columns different sizes. On the left side, I added a headline, which could be a normal Gutenberg block or any other block since you're not using custom field for this. I set it to H6 and wrote price. On the next line, I added another paragraph block from Stackable, and on the side, I selected the price field. If you'd like, you can add another column for different pricing tier if you're showing all of them, or you can show them one under the other. On the right side, I added another image block from Stackable and chose the field for the QR code. I also added a gray background to make it stand out and added a shadow. The last thing to add is the button so user can click and go to the product URL with your affiliate code. Under the columns, I added a button from Stackable, and where it asks for the URL, I selected the affiliate link field from my custom post type. Then I designed the button, making it round, adding a shadow, borders, changing the text and color. You can also change the text dynamically based on the product name by using the field for it. For the button, I also wanted to add some animation so that it moves when someone scrolls the page. In the advanced tab on the side, you can set all sorts of effects. To make it move, I click on the motion effect. If you'd like to learn more about how it works, there's a link to the docs page on Stackable website. You can choose if you want the button to move when the page is scrolled or when the block is appeared for the first time. I prefer not to add too many movements since it can be distracting. So I just added an entrance effect and adjust the numbers so it moves smoothly. Now save the design so you can reuse it in the future posts. To save it, click on the list view and find the query block. It has 3 dots. Click on them and choose Create Pattern. Give it a name that will be easy for you to search for later. I also recommend adding it to a category for patterns block so you can easily find it in the future. If you don't set a category, it will go into My Patterns category by default. If you want to change the post so you can showcase each affiliate post in different posts on your website, make sure not to sync it. Then click Add. You don't need to save these posts. If it gets saved as a draft, you can delete it. If you want to edit a pattern, click on the Appearance tab on the left side. Then choose Patterns. This will load all the patterns on your website. If you have plugins that created patterns for you, you'll see them here as well. Open the category where your pattern is saved and you customize it. Because this pattern is not synced, changes you make will only apply to future posts, not the one already published. To view the hierarchy of the post, click on the 3 lines to open the list view. Remember to save any changes. This is how you create a pattern for a custom post type. Now let's see how to use it in a post. For this example, I went to ChatGPT. I wanted to make a summary for each product from the full-length description I scraped from AppSumo in the past, and I have it in the Google Sheets we created during this series. I also wanted to include the main features for each product that I also have in the same full-length description. Then I added a block with the information and button to direct users to buy the product from AppSumo. I gave these instructions text to ChatGPT and then copied and pasted the long text from my Google Sheets. I asked it to provide both a summary with a call to action related to that product and bullet points for the features. After I had all the products, I asked ChatGPT to create an opening and an ending for the post. Now I just need to copy and paste this content into my website, starting with the title of the product. Then I added the text it wrote for me. Next, I added a small title for the main features. Then the bullet points. Lastly, I added a custom post type design for the affiliate post, just like any other blog, by searching for the pattern name. Then I switched to the correct post on the side, as it appears on the post list, and repeated this for the other products. I could automate this process. After that, I publish it like any other post by adding a feature image, which I created in Canva, selecting the category and adding a title for the whole post. That's it. Now go ahead and create all the automations. It takes time the first time, but after that, you can save tons of hours that would otherwise be spent doing everything manually. Good luck. And if you want to learn more about what you can do with TaskMagic, watch this next video. Like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.